Good morning, boys and girls. So today we are going to do our dictation lesson. So I'm going to tell you a sentence and you're going to visualise the words in your head and try and spell it out as best you can. So you'll need to listen to the word and sound it out and try and spell it all on your own without Miss Binny showing you the words. Okay, so let's get started. Our learning intention today is we are learning to write a sentence. So to be successful with this, you will need to remember to use your capital letters at the start of your sentence. You will need to use a finger space between each of your words. You will need to use a full stop at the end of your sentence so that we know it's finished. And you will need to be able to sit your letters on the line so that it's nice and neat and easy to read. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at some of the words that are going to be in your sentence, and what I've done is I've jumbled them all up and we're going to look at them one at a time. So the first word that I have on my screen that is going to be in your sentence today is the letter A. The next one is the word on. On. So think of that in your head. On. The next word we have is box. Box. And that was one of our words for our x sound as well. And now we have another x word. We have fox. Fox. Our next word is got. Got. So think about that in your head, sound it out, and think about how you would spell it. And the last word that I have on my screen is the. The. Now there's something funny about the word the compared to the other words and letters on the screen. You'll notice that the has a capital letter at the start. So can you guess, looking at the words on the screen, which word do you think my sentence is going to start with? I'll give you a few seconds. Well done. So the word is the that we're going to start with, because in our success criteria, remember that we always start our sentence with a capital letter. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you the sentence twice, and I'm going to do it a word at a time. So I'll read the sentence to you twice so that you know what it is in your head, and then I'm going to read a word at a time. After I read the word, you're going to write it down on your page. Okay, and I'll give you a few seconds in between each word so that you can look over it and make sure that you're happy with it. Okay. So as you can see on my screen, I have lines. So this is looks just like your daughter. So the sentence that we are going to learn today is the fox got on a box. I'll say that again for you. The fox got on a box. So my first word we already know is the. The. So try and write that down for me. The next word in our sentence is fox. Fox. So you're going to write that down for me just now, and then I'll reveal the word to you. Okay. Fox. So the fox. Can you remember the next word? It's got. The word is got. Write that down for me. Okay, I'm going to reveal the word got. The next word that you're going to write for me is on. On. Think about it in your head, sound it out if you're unsure, and write it down on your page. Remember our success criteria, finger spaces in between your words and make sure that your letters are on the line, not above the line, not below the line, sitting nicely on the line. I'm going to reveal the word on. There it is, on. So far we have the fox got on. Can you remember the next word? It's a short sound and it is ah. Ah. The sound ah on its own. Okay, because that's just a short letter, I'm just going to move on quickly for that one. So I'm going to reveal the sound ah. Okay, have a look and see if you've got it right. So our final word, let's have a look at our sentence so far. So we have the fox got on a, and it's another x word. I'll give you that as a clue. Can you remember it? Think about it in your head. Okay, last word, the final word of our sentence is box. Box. Remember, B is a tall letter, so it goes to the top of the line, all the way down to the bottom and round. So it should be a slightly bigger than your other letters in that word. Okay, I'm going to reveal the word box. There we are. Now, my sentence is not quite finished yet. I'm missing something in my sentence. Let's make sure we've got all the words first. The fox got on a box. Yep, so we have all of the words. Now I'm just trying to think what's missing. Can you think what's missing in my sentence? Well done, it's a full stop. Now my full stop also rests on the line. It isn't in the middle of the lines. It's not here. It's not on top of the line. It's not below the line. It just sits nicely on the line along with my letters. Good. So what I want you to do now is I want you to use your finger, and I'm going to use my mouse to show you. And you're going to practice reading each word of your sentence so that you can read it in a nice big loud voice, and you can read it to whoever's at home, or if you're at school you could either read it to a friend or you could read it to a teacher, whatever you like. So the first word, get your finger ready, we're going to practice reading it. After 3, 1, 2, 3. The. Next word, fox got on a box. Well done, boys and girls. I'm super impressed, and I'm sure whoever's at home is as well. Now what you can do for me just now is make sure that you've got all of the words right. Now if you've got a word wrong, I want you to write it below. So I want you to fix your corrections, because we all learn from mistakes. That's how we learn. Mistakes are a good thing, or else we wouldn't know how to fix it. So I want you to make sure that if you've not got a word right, to just copy it down correctly on the line below, so that you know for next time how to spell it correctly, and you won't make that mistake again. Now to finish off, you can draw a lovely picture to match your sentence in this part of your jotter, or if you want to do an even bigger picture, you can use a bit of paper, and at Miss Binny's just included a little cartoon picture. So I have my little fox, looks like a little cheeky fox, and he is in his box. So it's got to be a picture that matches your sentence. Now, if you're looking for any extra work, boys and girls, you could always get your adult or the teacher if you're at school to give you another simple sentence using the words you've learned this week, and you can try and do it again if you want more practice. But you've got Education City games to play as well, and you have your Busy Bee book and your numeracy task to get through today. So this is our very last day of home learning, and I hope you've enjoyed the video lessons as much as I have, and I cannot wait to see all your smiley faces back to school on Monday. Okay, I'm only a message away if you need me, boys and girls. See you later.